Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Hope you all will be there and able to listen me as well. Let me admit all the students first, and we will move back towards the lecture. Okay. Yes, beta Nabil, I'm going to start. Don't worry. Still, students are joining me. Let me admit all the students first, beta. Okay, still students are joining me. Let me admit. Let me admit. Okay, let's start now. So what I was telling you is one thing, Caliph Harun al-Rashid was very famous because of his two qualities. One is justice and second one is wisdom. Number two, okay, let's see the waiting room. Students are still there. Number two, one day he was holding a court and two men came to him. One was a rich man and the second one was beggar. Both of them were actually claiming and fighting over a beautiful white horse, and everybody was claiming, both of them were claiming that this horse belonged to me. Even Kazi was not able to settle this dispute, and he came to Caliph and requested him to settle the dispute. As I told you that Caliph was a very wise and just person, he asked, he first of all he heard both the stories, the story of the rich man and the story of beggar. Then what did he ask both of them? He asked both of them to touch the horse one by one. First of all, beggar touched the horse. So when the beggar touched the horse, horse did not like the touch of the beggar. It moved back, little bit it shrinked back. But when the rich man touched the horse made a loud voice because of pleasure. Why? Because he noticed, he identified his real owner. That is why he was feeling happy. We all know that, Beta. Allah Ta'ala has given this sense to the animals that they are capable of this thing to identify the touch of their real master. Okay, we all know that God has blessed animals this sense that they are able to identify their real owner very well. Okay, in the same way, when the rich man touched the horse was feeling so happy. That is why he made a noise because of his. Nisha Karim beta, it's not mentioned in your book, only Qazi is written. Okay? So, so what did Caliph ask the Caliph? Sorry, Qazi, sorry. Uh, Caliph asked the beggar. He said, "You are a liar and a wicked man. I can show you a mercy. I can forgive you, but at one condition." What was that condition? The beggar was supposed to ask forgiveness from the rich man. And that rich man was a very kind hearted person by nature. That is why he forgave the beggar, and he also show mercy and gave him a handful of gold coins. Okay, what the question you people are asking, beta? Muhammad Daniel, can we write Qazi as rich man? No, beta, not at all. Qazi is a different character and rich man is a different character. Kindly don't mix up both of them. Okay, Qazi is, you can say, kind of in जैसे मतलब पुराने जमानों में बहुत होता था ऐसा कि बादशाह के वजीर हुआ करते थे. अब मैं आपको अगर आसान लफ्जों में बताऊं, बादशाह लोगों के वजीर हुआ करते थे जो उनके पास मसले मसाइल लेकर आया करते थे लोगों के. पहले तो वो खुद कोशिश करते थे कि इसको सॉल्व कर सके, बट वन इफ दे वर नॉट एबल टू रिजॉल्व और सेटल द इशू, they brought used to bring those issues to the king. In the same way, you can say that Qazi was kind of a wazir. He brought that problem or issue to the caliph when he was not able to settle that issue. So that is why caliph solved this, settle this issue. I hope it is clear to you now. Okay, let me check what you people are asking. This can wins. Better normally it is used for animals only. Okay. So still students are joining me. Okay, let's move forward now. What was Caliph Harun al-Rashid known and respected for? Obviously, Caliph Harun al-Rashid was known and respected for his justice and wisdom. Why did he go through the streets of Baghdad at night? He used to go through the streets of Baghdad at night just to get the first hand knowledge about the difficulties and problems of people. Why did what? Sorry, यहाँ पे what होना चाहिए बेटा? It's a typing mistake. What did the Qazi say to the Caliph? The Qazi brought a problem, a dispute to the Caliph and asked him that I couldn't settle it down. That is why I brought it to you, and I hope that by using your own justice and wisdom, you will settle this problem. You will solve this problem. What was the dispute between the rich man and the beggar? The dispute was over a beautiful white horse. Both of them were claiming that the white horse belonged to them. What did the rich man tell the caliph? The rich man told his whole story, and you know that story. I have told you in my previous slides. You are supposed to write all those dialogues in the answer of this question. What did the beggar tell the caliph? Again, the whole story of the beggar will be written in the form of answer of this question. Why did the beggar refuse to get down the horse? The beggar refused to get down the horse because he wanted to rob the horse of that person, that rich man. उसने चुराना चाहा था उसका horse. Okay. Yes, Fozia, I will give you everything on Google Classroom. Don't worry, beta. Okay. What did the horse do when beggar touched it? Obviously, when the beggar touched the horse, it winced as if it did not like the touch of the horse. Okay. Still students are joining me. Let me admit them. Okay. Now, how did the horse feel when the rich man touched it? The horse neighed. Okay. Horse neighed and made a loud cry as with pleasure as he identified his real owner. What did the caliph होना चाहिए बेटा यहाँ पे मैं ये प्लीज ये टाइपिंग मिस्टेक्स हैं ये आपको गूगल क्लासरूम में प्रॉपरली मिल जाएगा एवरीथिंग. What did the beggar say to? What did the caliph say to the beggar? The caliph said to the beggar that you are a liar and a wicked man. I will show you a mercy and forgive you, but first of all, you have to ask forgiveness from the rich man. Okay? I hope these question answers are clear to you. Faiza, beta, we will inform you. Don't worry. Okay. Now see, these are few exercises which have been given in your book, and basically similar meanings, synonyms. Okay, synonyms and antonyms you already have learned in your previous classes. These are the words and you are supposed to write their similar meanings in front of them. I have already written I have already written in front of them. I will provide you each and everything on Google Classroom. Shiver means tremble, astonished, amazed, cling, stick, request, beg, stiffen, harden, severe, stern, utterly, completely, disguise, hide, obvious, clear, puzzled, confused, mingle, mix. These are the exercises. I have solved these exercises and I will provide you in Google Classroom, inshallah. Okay, now few words are given above. You have to fill the blanks with these words. See, a large crowd had gathered outside the court. The courtiers crowded round the caliph. The caliph disguised himself as a common man. The people recognized the caliph in spite of his disguise. His right leg is shorter than the left leg, so has a limp in his walk. The rich man saw the lame beggar limping along the road. The beggar motioned him to stop. He stood still and made no motion. He uttered a few words, then lost consciousness. To his utter disappointment, he failed again in the examination. The rich man went galloping along the road. Galloping means to run fast. तेजी से भागना. The horse was running at a gallop means at a fast speed. The rich man, the beggar, both claimed the horse, whose claim was found to be true. These exercises are given in your book and you are supposed to fill the blanks with the words given above. Okay? Okay, here you have to write the correct form of verbs. Everything I will provide you in Google Classroom. You don't need to worry at all. You just listen the lecture very carefully. Okay, just have a brief look on this slide as well. Hurry up, hurry up. Read it. All of you read it yourself. See, actually, you have to write the correct form of verbs. Okay. See, the horseman noticed limping. No, beta, no. No, Daniel. It was not possible for the people to identify that he was a caliph. It is only a sentence given to you in exercise. Okay? Okay, next slide. See, multi-choice questions, and you people are going to give me the answers of these questions in chat box. Caliph Harun al-Rashid was a great scholar, ruler, or a teacher? Hurry up, give me the answer. Ruler. Very good. Good. Okay, very good. Fine. Let's move forward. Caliph Harun al-Rashid was well known for his justice and honesty, wisdom, or wealth. Very good. Wisdom. Okay, very good. He used to go in the streets of Baghdad in order to get information, news or first-hand knowledge? No, Zayan. It should be first-hand knowledge, beta. Beta, not only knowledge, first-hand knowledge. Not knowledge is the right answer. First-hand knowledge is the right answer. Okay, most of them have given me the right answer. Okay, let's move forward. The dash brought a dispute to him which he could not settle. Qazi, minister, or judge? Qazi. Okay, very good, very good. When the beggar touched the horse, it dash, neighed, snorted, or winced. Winced. Very good. The rich man gave the beggar a handful of dash coins. Gold, silver, or copper? Gold. Okay. Okay. Shees and Wissam, you have joined me so late, beta. Where were you? Okay. Okay, class. You can ask me any question regarding today's lecture in chat box. I'm waiting for your questions now. Everything is clear to you? Important points of today's lessons are, first of all, that Caliph was very famous for his two qualities. One was his justice and second one was his wisdom. He used to disguise himself and go through the streets of Baghdad in order to get first-hand knowledge about the difficulties and problems of people. Next thing, one day he was holding a court. Qazi brought a dispute to him, and what was that dispute? Two men, a rich man and a beggar. Both of them were fighting over a beautiful white horse, and both of them were claiming that this horse belonged to them. What did the Caliph do? First of all, he heard the whole story of both of them. He heard the story of the rich man and he heard the whole story of the beggar. After listening their stories, what did he announce? He said both of them, the rich man and the beggar, to touch the horse one by one. First of all, beggar touched the horse. When the beggar touched the horse did not like the touch of the beggar, and horse winced or shrinked back. But when the rich man touched the horse showed his pleasure as he has identified his real master, his real owner. He made a loud sound. It means that he identified his real owner or master. So, what did the Caliph say? Caliph said that rich man was the real master or owner of the horse. Real बेटा मैं बताती हूँ अभी आपको फौजिया just wait. Rich man was the real owner of the horse. And what did he say to the beggar? He said, "You are a wicked and a liar, but I can forgive you if you ask forgiveness from the rich man." Rich man was a good nature and a kind nature person. He forgave the beggar and also gave him a handful of gold coins as well. Okay, so everybody who was present in the court at that time, he was really inspired by the noble action of that rich man and also praised him, appreciated him. Okay, so the meaning of snorted, Fauziya, I am telling you the meaning of snorted now. It's kind of a rough, harsh sound that you made through the nose. Okay, normally animals made these kinds of sound, a rough, harsh sound. Snorted means a rough, harsh sound. Okay? अच्छा, नॉर्मली हम लोग स्नॉट को अगर इंसानों के रेफरेंस में बात करें, इफ वी टॉक इन रेफरेंस ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, snort means खराटे लेना. Okay, this is kind of a noise that we create through our nose while sleeping. Snort means खराटे लेना. But if we talk about the animals, snort means a rough, harsh sound. In reference of human beings, snort means खराटे लेना. Okay. Okay, Daniel, what was the theme of the voice of God, beta? I have told you the theme of the voice of God. The theme of the voice of God was a moral theme and a spiritual. Okay, the religious, spiritual, and the moral. These were the themes of the voice of God. Okay, Daniel, I hope it is clear. Acha, now everybody be there, and I am going to call out your names and you will write present in the chat box. I am going to take your attendance now. Everybody be attentive. Beta, gallop means to run at the fast speed. Fabiha, is it clear? Gallop means to run at a fast speed. Fabiha, is it clear, beta? Kindly reply me, beta. Fabiha, is it clear to you now? Okay. Now class 10, please be attentive. I am calling out your names one by one. Kindly write present in your chat box. Amna, Amna, Samra Naeem, Samra Naeem, Ammar Ahmed, Ammar Ahmed, Hamza Saif, Hamza Saif, Muhammad Umar, Muhammad Umar, Muhammad Shozab, Muhammad Shozab. Okay, beta Shozab. Ayan Asif, Ayan Asif, Abdul Rafe, Sayyid Abdul Rafe. Okay. Arham Alam, Arham Alam, Arham Alam, Rutaba Moin, Rutaba Moin. Who is this? Muhammad Umar. Okay. Arham Alam, Rutaba Moin, Taha Mufti, Taha Mufti. Okay. Huria Fatma. Okay. Mashhood Ali, Munir Ahmed, Fabiha Amir, Mushke Fatma, Mushke Fatma, okay. Issa Zahra, Hijab Pirzada, Hijab Pirzada, शिफा फरहान, तासीन, मोहम्मद तासीन, मोहम्मद तासीन, आयशा अंसारी, आयशा अंसारी, मोहम्मद रजा, साद अहमद, हाशिर, मोहम्मद हाशिर, मनाहिल मुजफ्फर, अम्मार असलम, आमना हसन, मोमिन, हरीम काशिफ, नबील खुरम, नबील खुरम, ओके, अदीना तंजीर, अदीना तंजीर, अदीना इज नॉट हियर, जियान अहमद, नीशा करीम, अलीजा अख्तर, I am again calling your names. If you are present, kindly tell me. Amna, Amna, are you present? Samra Naeem, are you present? Ammar Ahmed, are you present? Hamza Saif, are you present? Arham Alam, are you present? Rutaba, are you present? Hijab Pirzada, are you present? Muhammad Tasin, are you present? Aisha Ansari. Okay, now Shees Alam. Okay, Ramisha Sumro, Kausar, Kausar present. Okay, Sadaf, Sadaf, are you there? Unzila Aftab, Taha Khan, Taha, Zunaira Wasim, Rayan Ahmed, Arsalan Jameel. Arsalan, are you present, beta? Arham Faisal, Namra, Namra, Abdul Rahman, Abdul Rahman, beta, are you present? Unzila Haris, Iman Kashif, Iman Kashif, Anzalna, Anzalna, Huzaima Abid, Wissam Kashif, Wissam, are you present? Naveen, Naveen, Fiza Hanif, Sana Amjad, Sara Muzammil, Daniel, Mehdi Raza, Ariba Agha, Arsal Ahmad, Asra Faisal, Sufyan, are you present, beta? Sufyan, are you present? Ariba Bano, Mohammad Shahid, Maham Shehbaz, Saneha Ahmad, Fauzia Dabir, Fatma Ahmad, Faiza Javed. Fatma, you are not there? Okay. Now, Sadaf is not here. Sadaf, if you are there, kindly write present. Taha, are you there? Kindly write present. Arsalan Jamil, are you there, beta? Namra, are you there? Abdul Rahman, are you there? Anzalna, are you there? Unzila, okay, I check it. Unzila, I have marked your present, beta. Those who are not present today, I have marked your absent. Okay, so class 10, any problem you can ask me now because class is going to end till my next lecture. Better take very good care of yourself. Inshallah, we will have our next lecture on Saturday on the same timings. Allah Hafiz, beta. Take care of yourself and Allah Hafiz. And one thing more I want to tell you. One slide that was left, you have to read the lesson very carefully. You have to practice reference of the context and read the next lesson and find out the meanings of difficult words. Okay, beta? This is your task for today.